YaramaZ says, or just remove double-clicking on options for mouse and don't forget to press confirm, or am I wrong? Because I set heavy attack to another button and disable double-click is on and press confirm, so it fixed for me. And Anonym says, yes, I think 50% faster, just disable double-click and confirm. The delay is there to allow you to double-click for the heavy attack. So, I don't know. From what I recall in Dark Souls 2, there wasn't such an option at that time. Maybe they have implemented it. Maybe I missed it. It's a very possible thing, but I mean, a lot of people, a lot of fucking people went through the auto hotkey route. It's not like I just figured this out on my own and I was like distracted. No, a lot of people on the forums said this is the way to do it. You can just remove the buttons, but if you remove the buttons that doesn't actually help, because you still have the delay even if you remove the buttons. Because it still calculates for it, it just doesn't, you know, act on it. Yeah, I can't find it. It is very possible that this is at this point fixed, because they released a whole new game called Dark Souls 2 something of the sin something. Let's see, actually, check this. New comment on the guaranteed to fix. Oh, it's actually on that video. This fix is amazing, but is there really no way to having the normal click active while the script being active too? There's probably a way, it just takes a while to figure it out. But the point is, if I go to store and I search for Dark Souls, Scholar of the First Sin, there we go. So this is an entire new game that is just like Dark Souls 2, with vast changes, you know, like, not vast, but they added new enemies and shit. Like they made it's a better version of Dark Souls 2. And guess what? If you bought Dark Souls 2, you don't get this version. I mean, it includes some of the DLC, so you could say, well, or maybe all of the DLC, so you could say maybe that's worth it, but I disagree. I think that if that was a problem, you could just, you know, update the game without including the DLC, because that's a fucking thing. See some negative reviews. It may seem odd that someone who's played more than 200 hours of a game would give it a bad review. No, I don't think so. I mean, in a general case, maybe, but I wouldn't find it strange if someone played 200 hours of a game to give it a review and then decided it to be a bad one. The truth is, I kept going back to Dark Souls 2, hoping I'd see something better in it, something that made it worthy of calling itself a sequel to one of the greatest RPGs ever made, but I never did, no matter how desperately I looked. It's posted on 27 March, I guess Dark Souls 3 wasn't out yet. And we'll see. I haven't played Dark Souls 3, by the way, and yeah, we'll see. Yeah, it says later. Okay, let's continue. To make a long story, or rant in this case, short, everything you could possibly want from a Dark Souls game isn't in this. Exciting strategic combat has been replaced. Every weapon has damn near the same speed, so PvP is entirely about trading hits. And PvE is essential about praying that the enemy you're facing doesn't start the next combo with its no startup frames flurry. Interconnected Metroidvania-style level design is replaced with straight shots spreading out like spokes from the starting town. As for the world itself, physically believable locations, all of which could be seen from one another, are replaced with, well, you take an elevator up past the windmill and end up in a volcano. With Dark Souls 1 already released and Dark Souls 3 weeks away when this review was written, this isn't the kind of sequel that's going to be looked back on fondly as a standout entry in the series. It definitely stands out, but for all the wrong reasons. Let's diverge from the topic even more, because I noticed this thing, customer review system updated. Learn more. Let's learn more about the customer update system. One common theme we've been... Okay, now, what did they do? Visibility for recently posted reviews, okay. Recent review score, okay. Other review updates, okay. I don't know how this... I mean, it helps, obviously. You want more recent reviews because they're more likely to reflect the current state of the game. So, to sum it all up, in that stage of the game, I do not believe there was a button that you could just press and fix this issue, and someone would have found it if it existed. Let's be honest here, because you found it now. Are you telling me that it took 3 years to find a button in the options menu for a bunch of people on Steam? It's not possible, it's just very unlikely. So I would go with my theory first, that, you know, they finally added it in some update of the game and now you don't have to go through this roundabout way of fixing how your mouse works after, you know, a couple of years. I mean, it's all good, it's just sad that it had to come to this, but, well, yeah. Gern Blanston says, "Congratulations on completing the game, and thank you for making this LP stream. I've enjoyed it a lot, and I'll be checking in to see what you do next. Thanks." What an interesting fellow. Why is it called an LP stream? It's glad to hear that someone enjoyed it. Mr. Gern Blanston doesn't have any content. Well, what if I do /videos? This channel has no videos. Okay. I don't know why he called it a stream. That's what really stood out in this comment, that otherwise I would have just been, okay, pretty cool. Someone enjoyed it, but why did it call it an LP stream? Because I didn't stream anything. All of this was recorded and edited stuff. It has nothing to do with streaming. Very interesting. Very interesting. I don't know why, but there we go. Matt James, Aviation in brackets, says, weird. When I shot out the front tires, the car went off spinning and exploding. Don't know why that didn't happen when you shot them. Maybe that only works when you shoot tires with fine aiming. See on keyboard. I'm not sure what the problem was there. I think the game just went weird. Maybe it had to do with how fast the car was going. Usually that is the difference between the car exploding and not. It's a strange game. There. Yeah. In the future, when I've tried to shoot out the tires, it actually works. So it was just a weird one-time thing. A lot of weird one-time things happened there. Well, not really one time so much as, you know, just uncommon. Like the whole, you can't leave the area after walking like 5 meters. Or the NPC driving away in the opposite direction when I'm on the car. That was some comedy gold of random AI shenanigans.